What's up, y'all? We are here. You know what? Let's go ahead and play my Champions League intro, even though we're watching the top 5 race today.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Matt Marshall. Welcome to the EPB Watch Party.
Precious.
Boom shakalaka. What's up, Charters? We out here. I'm starting off this stream with a little bit of FIFA. We got 15 minutes until the game. Actually, 17 minutes until the game. So what am I going to do? I'm going to play with Bournemouth and see what we got going. You know what I mean? I think that'll be a little bit more fun than just me talking and going over the lineup. Speaking of lineups, I'm going to play the lineup that they're going to play. I'm playing with Bournemouth right now. I'm playing online. I only play online, so I probably won't catch anybody playing with City, but we'll see. But the lineup for Bournemouth is as follows. Evan Nielsen up top, like you see up here. Celtic are shit. Man. You guys should have beat them. I don't know what's going on, bro. Justin Kluivert in the attacking mid / number 10 position. FIFA has Ouattara, but the lineup is going to be Semenyo. So we're going to throw him on the left. Throw Tavernier on the right. Boom. We got Adams and Cook in the CDM pivot positions. We got the newest transfer to Real Madrid at center back with Zabanari. Araujo is on the right side, so we're going to go find him. There he is. That's the Araujo from LA Galaxy, the American. Kirks, and then Kepa Arrizabalaga in the back. Let's rock with this and see how this squad goes. I've never played with Bournemouth on FIFA. Hopefully it works well. Charters, you have some intros for me. I like to hear it. I want to see what you got. You know, when I was playing that Champions League intro, I realized, like, I want an intro for each stream that I do. I want an intro for the international games. So I want an intro for the FIFA Club World Cup, which will be a lot like the Champions League one, but I think that would be dope. Of course we're playing Real Madrid, because who else? Nobody plays with any other team than Real Madrid on FIFA right now, which I love Mbappe, but I'm boycotting Real Madrid on FIFA at least. I'm trying to think who else. Yeah, so I want a Premier League for next season. I want a Premier League separate intro, but I love our intro right now. Oh, Charters, you meant edits. I want to see an intro. I want some cool edits. Oh my gosh, Bournemouth. So I'm playing with Bournemouth because, wow, Araujo is really slower than Vinny. I'm playing with Bournemouth because I want Bournemouth to beat City, and I'm just trying to figure out how that's possible. Obviously, we're playing online, so we're playing somebody with Real Madrid. Let's see what Tavernier is about. Damn, this guy's defense is trash. Oh, but we can't finish. Come play defense, because that's what's going to be important today. Yeah, no, Chargers, we can talk about it after the season ends. The last stream of this season will be May 31st. Yo, Kluivert, are you going to make a move? May 31st, we're going to watch the Champions League final. Now, we got Europa League tomorrow, Europa League final. We're definitely streaming that. Next week, Wednesday, We have Chelsea in the win this header. We got Chelsea in the Conference League final on Wednesday, and then we'll finish it off with the Champions League final on what day is that going to be? Saturday, the 31st. One more stream we're also going to do is also Chelsea versus Jesus, how did they defend that? We're going to do Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest, which is the last game of the Chelsea season. Obviously, y'all know that we lean heavy Chelsea here. And then maybe we can get a St. Mirren off before the Club World Cup. I don't know. How many games does St. Mirren have left, yo? Chart it. Boycott Real Madrid hashtag. This guy thinks he can dribble like that with Mbappe. Thinks Mbappe's Iniesta. Okay, I think I can dribble too. Bournemouth are a good side. You know what else is good news? I'm hearing that Rodri is back. I can't believe he scored on that. This is garbage. I should do FIFA streams during the summer. I think that's a good idea, bro. Do some FIFA streams during the summer, even though we do have Club World Cup, so we're gonna have a busy June. Even if I'm not going to some of the games and I'm boycotting because they wouldn't give me no work. I'm definitely going to be tuning in because, look, we love football. Season's over for you guys. Okay, that makes sense. Unlisted channel, what's up? He said, that's crazy, bro, because I don't think anyone asked. I think you asked the second you came over to this stream, man. We love hearing what everybody has to say in the stream. Oh, here it is. Wan-Bissaka with the overlap. Can he find feet? Why doesn't anybody make a run far post in this game? Is that like IQ? Like you have to have the right IQ on players too? Let's see. Come on, bro. Bro, boycott Real Madrid is right, bro. Absolute facts. That was trash. Anyway, we're playing with Bournemouth. We're pepping up. We're pepping up to play against Man City today. That game is going live in about 10 minutes. I'm going to switch over. I'm already getting smashed online from this Real Madrid team that is not even better than us. So what we're going to do, Chardits, that's what we're going to do this summer. I'm also going to release a lot of podcasts. I'm going to release a lot of the vlogs that I have yet to. Wow, Wan-Bissaka just giving the ball away. Offside, bro. Oh, Chardits. Remember, trolls online is trolls online. Nothing we can do about it. Let the man speak his piece if he feels so inclined. Yikes. Araujo. All right. I'm gonna get my points back. Wow, Justin Kluivert's actually fast in this game. And then we're gonna switch over to the game for the watch party for what we usually do. So yeah, that's what we got going on. Hopefully Antonio joins in like 30 or so minutes when he usually gets out and is available, because we want to hear about whatever this bad news he was talking about. Jeez, Justin. You. It's crazy. Bournemouth are playing too. This is a team. Play that through ball. There it is. That's one. I'm trying to decide if Evan Nielsen is really that good, if Bournemouth actually have been playing better without having – that's not a foul, bro. Without having Dominic Solanke in the mix. I was about to say, if he had scored this. Leon is in the building. Leon O'Sullivan, what's happening, my dog? my dude, my dog, everything. What's happening, bro? Don't worry, I'm playing a little bit of FIFA, but after this, we're going to get to the watch party. I feel like actually y'all like watching FIFA more because you can actually see something. When you're watching the watch party, you're just watching me react to things. There it is, the equalizer. We have about 8 minutes till stream, so I'm going to play for another 3 or 4. And then let's switch on over because, you know, I need a couple minutes to just find the channel. It's not playing on Peacock today. What else is going on? Leon, what's happening in your world? This man switching his tactics. He's about to play high press and whatever else people who play with Madrid on FIFA do. I'm detecting a little bit of delay, but we'll be all right. Let me do this as well since I'm here. All right. He made his subs or did whatever tactic change he's doing. Araujo. And Kepa. I've had some Chelsea fans hit me up and say they miss Kepa, which is the wildest thing I've ever heard. Okay, he really did switch up his he switched up his tactics. He's flooded the midfield now, which means we got space on the wings, space to burn. And all we need to do is get it out to our players. Yikes. Let's see. Halftime. Good little half. Again, I'm playing with Bournemouth ahead of this Bournemouth-Manchester City game. It's a Manchester City. It's a Man City hate watch for me, y'all. I'm a Chelsea supporter, as you can see behind me. And I really want to see my team make Champions League. So if Bournemouth beats City today, it'll make it that much easier. It's a Manchester City. It's a Man City hate watch for me, y'all. Wow. Talk about echoes. We'll let Valverde shoot from there all day. That's not really it. That's not really what we want to do strategically. That is. We want to turn them over in the midfield. Wow. Jesus. There it is. Wow, or just gave the ball away again. He kept it in. Damn, we both kept it in. Wow. Good save, keeper. That was wild. Charlie's just cooked up an edit. So what are you trying to do with your edits, Charters? What's the ultimate goal? Just to keep making some dope stuff? You want followers? You want subscribers? Yikes. All right, Bournemouth got character. We can withstand a little pressure, suffer a bit. Can we get the ball out? Offside. That was offside. Yikes. This man has come with all the pressure. All right, let's pass the ball around a little bit. Bournemouth with the American Tyler Adams in the midfield. Yikes, bro. This guy's playing with Camavinga at his right back, too. Let's cook Camavinga. Oh, it would have been a good turn. My bad. You guys are a little on delay. Defensively, Bournemouth have been sound. Bro, what is this FIFA ricochet? Aim 1, get St. Mirror in the comment. Fire. Aim 2, get to 5K plus subs, and then maybe do IRL stuff. Interesting. All right. I'm trying to reset my goals as we get to the summer, as we get to the end of this season. I'm trying to reset my goals for streaming and all kinds of stuff. So I think this is good. Good exercise for all of us to figure out. All you need to do is pass the ball. Damn, bro. I hope this is not what happens to Bournemouth in real life. We've come back down from 2 goals down before. Such a bad pass. Are we going to take this L, Bournemouth, or are we going to figure it out? Bro, how are we getting past, bro? We could do a collab on an edit or something. That could help us all get subs. Yeah, I don't know. Our edits are very different, bro. I don't do edits. You know what I mean? Like I do, to your point, IRL content and, you know, lifestyle content. I'm down to collab, but oh, Clivert. Wow. But yeah, let's keep the brainstorming going because I am interested to see. All right, now this guy is just playing around. It's trash. Got a yellow. Who takes kicks on this team? It's going to be Justin Kleiber. Visibility is off. Yikes. Game OV. All right, people. Let's get to it. We're switching it up. It's game time. Actually, the game probably just started. We're here. We're back in the lab. It's time for the game. Wow, just hit my face on this thing. Also, a reminder, it's Memorial Day weekend for us here in America. So I'm going to be taking a trip. This weekend, but I am still streaming Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest on Sunday. So I'll throw that up there. Wojtek is back. What's up? We're just now turning on the game. Sorry, I did a little FIFA pregame. I'm also going to go live on Instagram. And it's game on. AFC Bournemouth versus City. I'm 3 minutes in. Let me tap it on in. Show you guys the scores. Really curious if we're going to see Rodri today. Wojtek, what's the news, man? Is your season over as well? Is everybody's season over? We are heading down to the end of this season. And it's crazy. It's crazy. We're here. Oh, I'm supposed to be throwing up the score. I'm tripping. City are a little too up for this game. We're going to need them to calm down. All right. Throwing the score up. Here's the score. What's up, people? We're tapped in. We're tapped in on Instagram and YouTube. AFC Bournemouth versus City. Maybe not the most exciting game of the year, but there is a City hate watch ensuing, and I honestly haven't watched City straight up in a while, outside of some big games. I'm curious what kind of team they're even. We do know that this Bournemouth center back, wow, who just let Kepa kick the ball past him out of bounds, is headed to Real Madrid. They also got Justin Kluivert here in the midfield. The American Tyler Adams. But Bournemouth do not look up for this game. I'm so interested to see what the City team look like without De Bruyne next season, what Kovacic ends up doing. It's going to be a lot of Bournemouth trying to defend. Looks like Tyler Adams is actually playing this right back. But they have they have 6 defenders in the back across their back line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 when they're in their low block. Okay, and Tyler Adams comes up. Real chess match stuff, y'all. Good save, Kepa. And Bournemouth cannot get out. This game will be over. If City scored 3 before half, I'm playing FIFA for the next part of the stream. Man, good for Kluivert for staying on his feet, but he should have definitely went down. And City do want this game, obviously. This game is big for them to get Champions League football next year. Why is Unk not reading the chat? Bro, I don't see anything else in the chat. I saw Vojtek is back. I see Yo, and then I see your comment. Is there another comment I'm missing? What are we talking about? Bournemouth bringing the pressure now. This is what I want to see. Instead of them sitting in a low block, getting handled, come out and bring the pressure. Wow. Holland loses the ball. What do we... Ooh, Tavernier. What do we think about Holland in this season he's had? I think he's had another 30-goal season. Your newest one, the Lamine Yamal one. I don't see a Lamine Yamal comment. What's your Lamine Yamal take, bro? And the Andre Santos one. Wait, are you saying you made edits? What are you saying? Andre Santos and Lamine Yamal. Of course, the dog hears something. I heard it too. Don't worry, I heard it too. There's no way to get out, though, puppy. There's no way to get out. The door's closed. Okay, you made an edit. The edits I should watch at halftime. Okay, got it. Lamine Yamal and Andre Santos. We'll do it. We'll do those two. The man is now upgraded from just St. Mirren edits. He is going around the world. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, what a goal. Mamouche from 40 yards out. Absolute bullet, bro. That's crazy. That's a crazy goal. All right, Bournemouth. That's a crazy goal. Kepa's not getting to that. Nobody's getting to that. Just turns wide open in the middle of the park. Oh, my God. What a shot. Did he side foot that? No, it was laces, but the swerve on that. What? It looked like it was going into row Z, bro. Fucking crazy goal. Marmouche. That's what they do over there in City. Okay. I don't think Bournemouth's doing nothing for us this game, man. I think this game is about to be 4-0, the way it looks. I don't even see any kind of attack in Bournemouth right now. Woo! Just as I say that. Yo, this little player Real Madrid's getting, though, he's a baller for sure. He's a baller. He's a ball-playing center back. The Spaniard, Huijsen, 20 years old. Nuts. When do you see 20-year-old center backs signing big-time contracts? Only in the modern football era, for real. Charter says, I'll make you an edit if you want. I just need the clips for it. Yeah, bro, I just need to figure out what kind of edit I am looking for. I really want more intros. That's what I was talking about, but I don't need them now. So I got to figure it out. I'll let you know. All right, I think Bournemouth's going to have to be a set piece team for sure. It's the only way. They don't have anybody in the box that looks weird, left-footed outswinger kind of. And man, I'm already sleepy watching this game. That goal was an absolute banger. What's up, Instagram? If you're just joining, we're over here on YouTube, youtube.com/@eatprayball. You can come tap in or just watch us on YouTube. I mean, on Instagram. We're big chilling. We're in the lab. The point of this was a Man City hate watch, trying to make sure Bournemouth are up for this game, give City a real run. But City look real comfortable. What's up, my folks on IG? If you're just tapping in, come on over either to the YouTube or stay tapped in. I can see your comments from here. They just might be a little delayed. Footballer clothing, what's happening? He said, no chance. Man. I thought this would be a good little hate watch, but Bournemouth look like they have nothing left to give this season. And I'm trying to think, like, I guess effectively they're 11th, they're mid-table. They really don't have much to play for. They're just playing it out at this point. Yeah, exactly. Bournemouth on holiday. Facts. It's crazy. Everything is gonna come down to Saturday. Literally positions at least 3 through 6. All comes down to Saturday. Man City are definitely gonna win this game. It did take a super shot from Marmoush to kick this off, but you're right. Bournemouth are on holiday, man. They're not doing much. Holland, big man things. Let's see. Gavardiol giving it away. Maybe if they keep it close, there might be a chance. Maybe they can save a point. We gonna see. Yeah, I was about to say that. These contracts, but I will say of those 4 starters that have pre-contracts with other clubs, 2 of them are playing really well in this game. Just because they're good. The Spaniard, the one going to Real Madrid, Huijsen, however you pronounce his name, he's looking good. I wonder where Justin Kluivert is going. And Man City are telling Marmoush to shoot every time he touches the ball. Yikes, man. It's just going to be a lot of City possessing. Bournemouth's low block looks very penetrable, by the way. I think their line needs to be higher. I don't think they need to be defending in their own box. But they don't even really have a line. Oh, my God. And if Holland had gotten to that goal. Again, if it's 3-0 before half, I'm switching it up. We're going to play FIFA for the second part of the stream. But Footballer Clothing says Kluivert's going to Chelsea. Yeah, no chance. We don't. I rate him as a player, but we don't need that. Word is we're closely monitoring Rodrigo, which I would definitely take Rodrigo. Rodrigo would be a nice little Nkunku replacement for what Nkunku was supposed to be. We want it to happen. I don't know if he's ready to leave Madrid yet, though. And honestly, what Chelsea need are center backs, a keeper, and a striker. That's what we need, like a true striker. Rodrigo is just, another player that can compete. Still don't know what will happen with Jadon Sancho. I wonder if playing in the Club World Cup is still a part of his loan deal for United. I wonder if he will play with Chelsea in the Club World Cup. I wonder if Chelsea will go ahead and activate that buy-in clause where we can buy him. I don't mind Jadon. I'll take him. It creates a really good dynamic for our kind of creative wingers. We have Noni, who's direct. We have Pedro Neto, who's direct. Then we have Jadon, who's more of a finesse. Let Chelsea get Rodrigo. Well, and then we got William Estevao, who's coming. The kid from Palmeiras in Brazil. We also got Andre Santos, the baller who plied his trade on loan at Strasbourg in the French league and absolutely balled out. 10 goals, 8 assists, something like that. 10 goals, 6 assists. There's a lot that Chelsea could possibly do. Evan Nielsen is a baller, though. I was saying earlier that I do not think Bournemouth lost out by losing Dominic Solanke, even though what place did Bournemouth finish in? Yeah, they finished in 12th last season. Same. They're one place higher. And here's Marmouche. Oh, my God. And Kevin De Bruyne misses off the top of the crossbar. Both De Bruyne and Haaland have missed sitters, though Haaland's sitter was a little bit more difficult. He was midair. Yikes, Kevin. Oh, my God. Is London red? Because I don't see many trophies coming out of London unless it's red and blue of Crystal Palace. That's what we want to know. My Arsenal fans, how does it feel to see another year of Arteta's reign without a trophy? Now, I can't talk too much about the FA Cup. You guys won that in Arteta's, first year, second year? But still, is London red? It's got to be tough. I don't know who I'd rather be right now. Chelsea fan, a United fan, a Tottenham fan, or an Arsenal fan. But I am hearing reports that you guys are picking up some stuff in the summer. We'll see. He said bloody. Conference is a tiny trophy. Tiny, but a trophy nonetheless. A trophy nonetheless, I'm telling you. Mookie, these trophies are important, man. Conference League, Europa League, Champions League. We'll have them all soon. By the way, for anybody who's tapped in both on Instagram and YouTube right now, biggest watch party of the year is the Champions League final. We're doing it the 31st. Set your calendars. I'm going to have a party here at my spot in LA. If you're in LA, go ahead and DM me. Maybe you can come tap in. Look, they're showing De Bruyne's miss off the top of the crossbar again. Absolutely nuts. We're watching the Europa League final tomorrow. The Battle of the Dummies. We got Conference League final next Wednesday, a week from tomorrow. Big game. We got Anthony, Prime Anthony, and Isco versus the Blues of Chelsea. We'll try to figure it out. Mike is in the building. What's up, Mike? Who scored? It was Marmoush, and it was Marmoush from 40 yards out. It was an absolute fucking screamer. It was a crazy banger. And then since then, City has had an opportunity to already go up 3-0. Haaland missed a diving flying kick. He missed it. Wide open goal, didn't have enough on it. But then De Bruyne missed an absolute sitter. It was a gift. And he just leaned back too much with his left foot, hit the top of the crossbar from 4 yards out. Tough stuff. Footballer clothing. One more Mookie said, shameful when I said we still got a trophy loading. We still got a trophy. What's more shameful, y'all? Is it more shameful to not win a trophy or to big up yourselves for winning the Conference League? Imagine if we don't win the Conference League, right? That would be really shameful. So, yeah, I'm going to big up this yet another European trophy. They're showing the De Bruyne miss over and over. It did take a bobble. I'm not going to lie. It took a bobble at the top of the six. Yikes. Is De Bruyne going outside, by the way, as we see we see Rodri on the bench next to, man, when's the last time anybody saw Jackie Grealish? It has been a minute. Didn't even know the man had a ponytail now. It's crazy. I really want to see Rodri touch in this game. You guys know, if y'all been following me for a while, y'all know how I feel about Rodri. Good player, just not the player. Not Ballon d'Or for sure for me. Ugh. I just heard the commentator say both these sides really need to win. What does Bournemouth win? They're saying Bournemouth has a realistic shot of the Conference League. Are they looking at a different table than I'm looking at? Bournemouth is 11th. Oh, wow. They're 11th with 53 points. Yeah, and Conference League is right now Nottingham Forest in 7th with 65 points. You're not. What are we doing here? Now I do know that we can have up to 10 teams possibly in European competitions. So we'll have the first 5 in Champions League. We have the winner of Tottenham and United tomorrow will be a 6th team in Champions League, which means our 7th position will go to Conference League. Or should it be Villa? Villa will go to Europa League. Nottingham Forest, as it stands right now, it's still early days. Mamouche. Let me turn this down. They're replaying Marmouche's screamer. It was an absolute screamer. It actually sped up after it was going high, and it kind of came down and sped up and then just drifted to the post, hit off the inside of the post. Craziness. Absolute craziness. Evan Nielsen off the post. This is still a game. Liam's on the Instagram. What's happening, bro? What do we think of Tottenham? We already know shit. And what do we think of shit, Liam? Liam, are you gonna tap in tomorrow, man? We're gonna watch the conference league, the Europa League final tomorrow. Let me schedule that on YouTube right now while I'm here watching this game, watching Bournemouth piss away any hate watch happiness I was having for watching City struggle. City really aren't struggling, but they haven't been clinical. They should be 4-0 clear at this point in the 33rd minute, and it's not even a joke. Here comes Marmoush to Holland, who seemed to be offside, but I guess not. Yeah, buddy. Now, the last time Tottenham were in any kind of European final, it was the worst game I'd ever seen in my life, the most boring game. I don't know what Liverpool and Tottenham were doing that day. In what, 2019, 2018? Can't remember. But we're going to be there for sure. It's like two clowns fighting each other. But yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Then next week, again, I'll probably repeat myself 1,000 times on the stream. Next week, we're doing the Conference League final. Come on, you Blues. Playing against Real Betis and their superstar, Anthony. The Man United reject. Florian popped in. What's happening? What do I think of Crystal Palace this season? And where will they play internationally next year? Greetings from Germany. What's up, Florian? Florian like Verts. What's up, bro? Guten Tag, first and foremost. I think Crystal Palace had a great season. I'm surprised. Obviously, we saw Michael Olise leave last summer, and I thought it was going to absolutely crush their team. Obviously, they finished mid-table, which wasn't horrible. Hold on, let me see. I can't even remember where they finished last year. Let me double check. They finished mid-table too. They finished 10th. Right now they're 12th. So you lose a player like Michael Olise, and you don't finish far off from where you did last year. Ooh, hold on. Ortega gave this ball away, and Tavernier tried to go ahead and get one off. Damn. And here comes the counterattack. De Bruyne really does look a shadow of himself. But anyway, to answer your question, Florian, I think Crystal Palace will be good. I don't think Crystal Palace will make it into any that's what you said, internationally, right? In any like European competitions. I was trying to look that up because apparently the Premier League can have up to 10 teams making all three leagues, right? Champions League, Conference League, and Europa. Sixth place team in the FA Cup winners will qualify for the Europa League, which is Crystal Palace. I'm tripping. Crystal Palace is already in the Europa League. You see? Put my foot in my mouth just like that. We're gonna see. I don't think we've seen Crystal Palace in international competition in European competition ever. I don't think I've ever seen it. Again, I might be putting my foot in my mouth again, but I don't know. If I were Ezzy, I've given everything I can to this club. I would be looking for a move out, but it doesn't seem like anything's cooking on that front. So that's interesting. So we're gonna see. Crystal Palace is not kind of the team that just adds a lot of pieces. I thought Jean-Philippe Mateta was a huge player, huge pickup for them, and it was big. He was big in the final, obviously. What's up, Antonio? Antonio's in the building. So yeah, Florian, that's a great question. Appreciate you tapping in. Please stay tapped in because we will watch it together. Champions League, all the European competitions are the most interesting live streams. Those are the most fun that we watch. But obviously, as a Chelsea fan, I watch a lot of Premier League. And the reason we're watching Bournemouth City right now is because the top 5 race is super tight. So we want City to get scored on, but we don't know how Bournemouth are going to do it. Frez next. What's up, bro? He said, I've seen your Insta reels. Appreciate you, bro. Oh, and another goal. And this is all but game over. Bernardo Silva. Yeesh. Yeesh, 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 yeesh. Hey, I appreciate that. I love hearing it, bro. I'm glad we can motivate you. Tell me which reels you like, man. I'm really interested. I'm always looking for feedback because I'm always switching up my reels. Obviously, the ones that do the best. What's up, Antonio? The ones that do the best are the GoPro head stuff. So if you like the stuff where I write something and say some motivational stuff over the GoPro footage, that's those are the ones I love doing. So let me know. Exeter City Fortnite. What's up? I'm watching it on my TV. That's what I'm talking about, man. Well, keep watching. At this point, the game is over, but we're going to keep watching. Bournemouth had a couple of chances, but it's going to come all the way down to Sunday. Last games of this season. Super Sunday. Antonio, we need to hear your lore, bro. We need to hear what's going on. Maybe it's not lore, but you told me a long time ago, and we've never caught up with it, that you had some bad news, and it seemed like you caught an injury. Let me know what's up. For those on the stream, first time on the stream, Antonio is one of our regular ballers, straight out of Florida, Central Florida. He's a baller playing in the youth ranks. Currently on a MLS Next squad, right? So playing in the best league in the youth ranks. Oh my God, what kind of weird slip was that? Oh my God. I told you guys, we're at the 40th minute. I told you if it's 3-0 before halftime, I'm switching to FIFA and we're just gonna finish the stream playing some FIFA because I can't watch this right now. What are Bournemouth doing? I didn't see your comment. You wrote a paragraph on what happened. It was on one of my YouTube videos. Okay, we'll read that paragraph at halftime. We're also going to watch 2 of Chardich's edits, as per tradition. I'll take a look. I'll take a look and check the YouTube video.
City knew before this game that 4 points coming in after seeing the return to the Champions League. It was unthinkable.
This man, Pep Guardiola, spitting on himself. It's crazy. Chief Skis, what's happening? He said, "Is this Boxing Day?" Wait, why do you say that? Feels like Christmas come early, brother. Afro Solano, my bad, bro. I missed your comment, but what's up? On Instagram. My bad. My folks on Instagram, it's always delayed over there. So if you want to come tap in, join the convo. We're here, youtube.com/@eprayball. Exeter City Fortnite said, who's winning with places? All right, well, City being up 2-0, that automatically pushes them into 3rd place because I feel like that pushes them into 68 points. The rest of the 3 who were 3rd through 5th, we all have 66 points, including Chelsea. It was Newcastle, Villa, then Chelsea. Newcastle, Chelsea, then Villa. And then it was City, and then Nottingham Forest. Now it looks to be, let's take a look. Yep. Let me see if I can just show you straight up. You see that? Liverpool, Arsenal. We got City, then Newcastle, then Chelsea at 5th, hanging on by the skin of our teeth. Then Villa at 6th. in the Europa League spot, and then Nottingham Forest in the Conference League spot. So even though City are up 2, if Bournemouth somehow come back and are able to get a point, that puts them level with all of us. That would put City level with the rest of the last 3 of the top 5 race. But Man City have a crazy goal differential. Not too crazy, but better than all of the 3 I just named. Newcastle's 22 plus 22 goal difference. Chelsea plus 20 goal difference. Villa plus 9. Don't forget, Nottingham Forest is still back there. That is a big game for us on Sunday. Be there. We're going to be there, 8 a.m. Pacific time. That's when all the games kick off. It's a good tackle from Araujo. I guess not a good tackle. And a yellow card. Florian, my guy. He says, thanks for your answer. I watch the Premier League regularly. I'm disappointed with United and Spurs. Unbelievable. Nottingham and Newcastle so far up. It's good to see Nottingham do their thing. It's tough. They kind of fizzled out. I mean, they were in second, third place pretty much the entire season. That's what makes this Premier League top 5 race, top 6 race so much better. It's exciting. Florian says, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for Palace. I hope they can win a few games in the Europa League next year, representing a new English team internationally for the first time. And he's got the subscribe. Appreciate you, my dog. Welcome to the family of ballers. We all here watching. Yeah, we'll definitely watch some Palace games. It just depends on if they lose players. Wow. What a shot from Gavardiol. Kepa was almost completely turned around. Exeter City dropped back in. What is happening with Palace? Well, since Palace won FA Cup, they're in the Europa League. Another English team in Europe. Again, we have the possibility to have up to 10 English teams in all of Europe. 6 for sure are confirmed to be in the Champions League, which is crazy, right? You know, including the winner of the 16th and 17th place match tomorrow, either Tottenham or Man United. It's just crazy. And then we have Palace. Obviously, they're going to be in the Europa League, along with what I believe is going to be now the 7th place team, or I guess the 6th place team, right? The 6th place team, who right now is Aston Villa. They should be in Europa League with Palace. So that's 6 plus 2 is 8. And then I guess 2 more for Conference League. I got to double check how that works. The comment where I explained everything was on the Every Baller Knows This feeling. Got it. Ooh, a chance for Bournemouth to get one back. Oh, Justin Cliver just snatched at it. Justin Cliver, like, really kind of became his own person this season.
Opportunity for Clive, the fullback is excellent. Throws onto it. Nunes does well, but there was any power in the contact from Clive, and then left hip high enough. Let's have a look. Yeah, doesn't catch it flush. Good tease from Clive, but Nunes does his job.
Exeter City Fortnite. The score's right here, brother. 2-0 City for right now. We're in the 46th minute of the first half. 2 minutes stoppage time. More coming. Chiefs Keys, my bad. Chiefs Keys on Instagram said, or what is it called when everybody plays the last game? Oh yeah, last game of the season. Yeah, everybody plays at the same time. Boxing Day is Christmas, the day after Christmas. Yo, Florian, if you're still here, I'm curious what your thoughts are on the German league, on Bundesliga, as we get to halftime. Great goal from Mamouche. Let's take a walk since we're at halftime. We're going to take a walk. We'll look at Chardic's edits. Ooh, man. Halftime at the Etihad. Yeah, Florian, I'm curious who you support, if you support anybody in the German league. I got to be honest, me personally, and this is no diss to Germans. Not that it would be a diss to Germans anyway, so forget that preface. But you know, I'm a big supporter of the French league. I like watching it, and I hear all the time they call the French league Farmers League, but I don't hear them talking about Bundesliga that way, and it kind of confuses me a little bit. And I just wonder what your thoughts are. You know, when you got teams like Dortmund who have a rich history, and they still sell all their players, their best players go to Bayern. I just heard that Florian Wirtz is most likely headed to Bayern. It just kind of gets kind of confusing. Anyway, just curious what your thoughts are. Chartage, obviously, we're watching the edits for sure. We're for sure watching the edits. We're going to go and get some tea as the dog gets to go outside as a part of her eat, pray, ball retreat. There she goes into the hot hills of West Los Angeles. All right. You know what? Are we going to make some tea, or should we make a milkshake? You know what? A smoothie. We're going to make a morning smoothie. We love doing that. I'll set you guys right here. That should be good. All right. Antonio says, look at my comment. All right. I'm going to watch Chardich's first edit first while I make this smoothie. Then I'm going to do Antonio's comment. And then on my way back to the room, we'll watch the second edit. All right. What are we doing first? Let me grab the blender. All right. Let's do YouTube. Find the Char Edit special. I'm going to watch his Andre Santos special because that is a future Chelsea star coming into the fold. Let's see. Let me find you, Char Edits. Char Edits, one of our. Oh man, Char Edits has got. Oh, this is old. 3 weeks ago, you posted this. You posted stuff from FIFA Ultimate Team. That's dope. All right, I see Lamine Yamal, and is this Andre Santos? Nope. I don't see the Andre Santos one. So we're going to watch the Lamine Yamal one. So Charters, are you a big Lamine fan now, or what's up? I also appreciate you not putting copywritten music on here so I could play it straight up. Guy is a baller. Yikes. Charters, I give this edit 6.5. I'm not going to lie. Lamine Yamal has too many dope highlights for you to only have him walking up to the stadium and doing one behind the back pass. That's my only thought on that one. We're gonna watch the Andre Santos one after I double check Antonio's lore, if I can call it lore. Let's see the shorts. You said it's on the. We've all been there. Yeah, let's see. Okay. Oh, man. He has a thing. All right, hold on. We're going to read that in a second. Hold on. Let me read some comments. Hamburger SV is Florian's favorite team. Okay, Hamburg. They've been promoted from the second division to the first. Only old players like Kane or Mane get into the Bundesliga. Yeah, man, and they only go to Bayern. Exeter City Fortnite said 2-1 Palace. Palace beating Wolves. That's kind of a big win for them. What does that push Palace into? Hold on, let me double check. Pushes Palace into 12th. And Bournemouth is still in 11th place. I don't. Palace in the Premier League, it doesn't matter anymore. They're already in Europe. They're not going to get anything by being 12th place. Let's see what else we got. I just had a good idea doing that. I couldn't get to maybe pause. I had to rush to make it. What? Hey, rule number 1 of edits, don't rush your edit. That's my rule. That's my rule as an editor for sure. You know, you're going to, if you have people, you're going to have people who are going to give you deadlines and whatnot, but never rush your edits, man. Social media is a different game. You have to be prepared. If you want to like build a following or get people to see your stuff more often, then you have to feed the algorithm, which does mean you have to make edits that, you know, that are consistent, at least 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 a week. Putting ice in my smoothie. Don't mind the noise. But I hear you. I'm going to watch the Andre Santos one next. But let's listen to Antonio's lore for a second. He says, eat, pray, ball. So I was at practice on Wednesday, and you know, it was a normal day. We did regular drills and stuff, but my coach wanted us to do a drill where it was kind of a 5v5. But there were like 2 people on each team outside the playing field. And we were just sound that you already know I was cooking. Okay, he was cooking in this drill. The 2 people outside the playing field, what were they? To like, you know, passers who can't get tackled, something like that, right? Anyway, I was cooking like I always do, but then when someone passes me the ball and I go to take a touch with my left foot, but overstep and my foot lands on the ball, yuck. Hate when that happens. I don't really know what happened next, but my right foot landed on the ground wrong and all you could hear was crack. Hey, yo. I felt my bone just fracture, and oh my God, I was so scared. My mind went immediately to my career, and I was thinking, oh my God, what if I won't be able to play ever again? So I yelled, coach, fuck coach, damn. He came over and I told him I needed to go to the hospital, so my teammates called my mom. They called the ambulance. Oh, I hate calling the ambulance. First of all, ambulance is so expensive. Was it hurting, or were you just worried? Hearing the crack is all you needed to hear for sure, but okay. So my teammates called the ambulance, went to the hospital in Gainesville, Florida, but I'm okay. You had surgery. Wait a minute. Antonio. I was released yesterday, so I'm back home. Won't be able to play for 3 months. You fractured your tibia and fibula. Your tibia and fibula. That is the 2 bones in your bottom leg, right? I'll make sure I'm not getting that wrong, because this is your femur up here. So your tibia and fibula. This is your tibia, the one that's like your shin bone, and then your fibula is the other one. Damn, you broke your leg, brother. I'm sorry to hear that. So are you in a cast, Antonio? That's the next question. Hold that thought while I get some... I needed a spoon for... By the way, for those who don't know this routine, this is my Jamba Juice special. Once I figured out I didn't have to pay $13.95 for a glass of Jamba Juice ever again, I did it at home. Start with ice, get some frozen yogurt, drop that in, 1 scoop, maybe a 1.5 scoop if you want it to be nice and milky, because these smoothies taste like a milkshake. Oh, dropped it on the floor, but it's all right. Then get you some frozen bananas. I just froze them so I could last long. Antonio's in a cast. Crazy you had to have surgery, but that makes sense. If you have a break, if you have an actual fracture, then you need to have surgery for them to like reset it and put some screws in. So I'm sure you got some screws in you. The man is Iron Man now. This is what the little frozen bananas look like, by the way. Delicious. Damn, Antonio, I hate to hear it. One, at least you're on the team. He said, it's so embarrassing because my mom is forcing me to go to school, but I can't put weight on my leg. I have to go in a wheelchair. Damn. That's right, because the way your cast is, it's probably straight leg, right? So you can't even get one of those like wheelie scooters where you can't see me right now, but like it's like your back leg is up and you just kind of scoot around. You can't get one of those. I'm not going to lie, though. Being in the wheelchair in school is kind of dope. Have your crush push you around. What's up with your crush, by the way? I don't have any screws, but I have a plate, he says. All right, so we got frozen yogurt, banana, ice, peanut butter is the next thing. Put you guys right here. Get a low angle of it. It's actually not a good angle. We'll put you here. That should be a better angle. Yeah, peanut butter is the next thing. All you need is one kind of major scoop. That's why I have this big ass jar of peanut butter. See that joint? By the way, if you're watching it on Instagram, I cannot see your comments. I'm in the kitchen right now, cooking it up, eat, pray, ball style. Come join us on YouTube, or just give a second until we get to the second half. Then I'll see you guys on Instagram. Antonio did say it's kind of fun after getting pushed in a wheelchair. Florian is a German who's talking that real talk right now. He says the money in the Premier League means that every team can play at the top. That doesn't happen in Germany. The same teams at the top of the table every year. Facts. Even though the Premier League is a little unbalanced, we still see the same teams. The Arsenals, the Cities. For a while, they were trying to call the Farmers League because City just kept winning it. Which is another reason I hate watching Manchester City. I'm over that reign. I'm over the Pep Guardiola style of football. I'm over it all. Last two ingredients. Almond milk. You want to pour it about halfway. Since I have ice blocking it, it looks like it's full, but it'll drip down. And then I put a little chocolate in it. Just a little chocolate syrup to make a nice like banana chocolate smoothie. Peanut butter banana chocolate smoothie. And then I put ice on top. Because somehow like the ice makes the blade of my blender work better. Don't ask me how. I don't know science like that. But it does. Then Florian says, this makes the Premier League more interesting. I already said that, I think. My favorite team in England has been Wolves since 2007. I hope Cunha stays. Oh, man. Wolves, who just lost to Crystal Palace. What a team. I'm curious how you became a Wolves fan. Cunha is a baller. It's tough that they don't have... Oh, man. It's tough that they don't have the... what's my guy? The Mexican's name. The Mexican striker who got the head injury at Wolves all that time ago. What a baller. Can't even think of his name right now. Jimenez.
Antonio says he's got to go. Appreciate you tapping in. Appreciate you also giving us your story, man. You guys, if you guys are balling and you have any stories about injuries, about life, about making teams, we love to hear it here. We share them stories on Eat Pray Ball. So come on and tap in. We'll see you, Antonio. Charted, don't worry. After this smoothie, we'll get to your second edit before the second half starts. Second half looks like it's starting right now. Fact of the matter is, I just need a new blender because this thing doesn't do it. That's exactly what I was talking about. Raul Jimenez. Almost feels there. All right, y'all. A little morning smoothie while we get back to the second half. Let's give it one more last and final. All right, I think we did it. Another quality banana chocolate smoothie. Nice and icy. Fire. All right, let's get back to this game. Let's see, one more edit from Charted before we get to this game. Looks like the smoothie making has made everybody run away. We only have 3 people in the chat, but 3 mighty is all we need for now. The puppy's back inside. Always important. I'd be leaving her outside all the time. All right, y'all. Also, you see this? This is the jersey I got off Brazil. The black edition. Who's on the back? Who else but Neymar? You can't see that, but you can see it on this one. You see it on the bottom. Oh, you see the NJR. All right. 2-0. Uh-oh. Did I freeze? Uh-oh, my bad. Froze for a second. Charters, you may have a fractured knee. What is going on, y'all? This is not the time to be injured. This is the time to be back from injury. I'm back from injury. Supposed to be ready to play for the summer. You were supposed to bring balance to the force. Little Star Wars joke. Maybe y'all get it. Maybe y'all don't. All right. Let me end my live on Instagram, and we're going to go live again. Because it only lasts 45 minutes. Man City times AFC, EORNE, myth.
Go public, go live. What else do we have? I have a really bad knee injury after my game on Saturday, and it got even worse tonight. Bro, I didn't even know you were injured. I thought you were back. And it just came back as well. Smoothie is fire, just in case y'all wanted to know. Florian said, we were in Birmingham with the school class in 2007. I was 16 years old. We drove past Molyneux, and I thought the logo looked cool, and that's how I became aware of the club. That's crazy. The Bournemouth logo is cool. I don't know which one, because they've changed it since then, but it's always been kind of the girl with the flowy hair, an interesting crest. But I love these stories. Like, I love how, you know, people became fans of teams that aren't in their region or in directly a part of them. So that's pretty funny. Oh, man. Let's go live on IG. Let them know we're here. We're watching. It's still the top 5 race. Let me turn on the audio, all of that. Dang, I didn't even bring you the score. We're in the 50th minute, y'all. This game looks pretty much over. By the 70th minute, if the score doesn't change or if Bournemouth don't look at all threatening, I'll get one game of FIFA in to finish the stream off. Charlie says, watch the edit. All right, so I watched Yamal. I'm looking for Santos, right? Andre. Charles, did you do the edit before or after? Obviously before the Lamine one, huh? I cannot find it. Is it any of these first couple? Let me know. I might have put too much ice in this. It's pouring slow. I might need to go get a straw, low key. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. I'll be right back. Y'all let me know what happens with the score. We back. Mr. Eat, Pray, Ball himself. How are you, my boy? My boy, Oscar. Man, I actually meant to hit you. I don't know if I'm coming tonight. Is today Tuesday? I don't know if I'm coming tomorrow. I really want to play in the morning. Elysian Park is just hella far. But I didn't play today, so I will tell you, I think I'm going to try to play tomorrow. So most likely, it'll more than likely be in Pasadena rather than Elysian Park. Watch the edit. Camino liked it. The puppy is here. You want to say hi to the chat? Say what's up on stream. Baby the French bully. You smell like outside. It's hot outside, huh? Yeah, come over here and sit down. Good girl. Sit down, though. There you go. Oh, I found it. Andre Santos had it. Hold on. And you did the Nika song. Charge, this one is fire. This one's fire. You might cancel the Pasadena game and hit up UCLA. Oscar, why? Yeah, I actually used to play over at UCLA. There was two places. One, they play on the big field. There's probably like 100 pickups on that big arena field they have. Not arena field, but like it's like a big recreational field. There's also something over, and that's Beverly Hills. Two different things I'm thinking about, but there's one at Beverly Hills High School. It's a pickup, but I haven't played there in years. I haven't played at UCLA in years either. But if you go, DM me, because UCLA is closer to me than Pasadena is for sure. So. Bournemouth going attacking. They must have subbed somebody in. They must have brought Brooks on because he was not on at first. Did they take off to Tavernier? And look at Araujo. That's not the ball, though. They took off Justin Clivert for Brooks. Interesting. Clivert was the most threatening. He wasn't having a good game, but he was in those positions. This is a fact. We all know there's a huge gang of United fans who are United fans strictly because of Ronaldo. They're probably also Real Madrid fans, if we're being honest. Probably also Al Nassr fans. Oh! Semenyo, man. Just get it on target, bro.
Him all the way in. Seen enough of him this evening.
Bournemouth coach must have made a good change because they're actually coming out with a little fire. A 4-man high press. Making City play it long.
I can't stress to y'all how good this this smoothie is.
End to end, I think that to get back into this game, it's when they're at the best, really.
Oscar, appreciate it. Definitely let me know. Adam, I'm sorry, my folks. My folks on Instagram, I've been neglecting you. I don't know if you're still on, but if you are, Adam, Eric Wiley is on for sure. Adam DRB said, what do I think about Chelsea's season? Man, that's a loaded question. I think this season has been disappointing. And I'll say it's disappointing only for the fact that we started off almost unconsciously positive. And then it's just dropped. The levels just dropped. Once we got to January, it just completely different season. So it's a tale of two halves of the season. And I'm disappointed with the second half. Cole Palmer starting the first half of the season off with 14 goals as Marmoush gets in. And then going ice cold, true to his name. That was disappointing. Nicholas Jackson getting hurt is disappointing. Christian Nkunku not really living up to anything that we were looking for when we signed him. Disappointing. You guys hear the City fans, they're going crazy because the boy Rodri is warming up. Mr. Ballon d'Or himself. Mr. Robbery himself. So those are a couple of thoughts on Chelsea's season. But look, we have a chance to win a European trophy. We have showed some really bright spots. I'm really happy with the progress of players like Noni Madueke, Romeo Lavia, now that he's healthy again. I think we got a lot of work to do in terms of summer moves. We're going to have to figure out finding a striker. Obviously, one Osimhen wants to come here. It kind of feels crazy if he doesn't make his way to Chelsea, especially if we end up in Champions League. So let's get first things first. Let's finish off the season right. And then what was the last point? We got to figure out what to do with Enzo Fernandez. That's my last point. When does my live stream of the final start tomorrow? It'll start an hour before. It'll start at 11 o'clock Pacific time, an hour before the final starts. Final starts at noon, my time. Eric Wiley says, I'm out, though. I'm at work. When am I responding? I have your email and contact. If it isn't in the cards, no worries. Yeah, man. Well, it's no issue with that. Oh, well, he's hopped off. I'll talk to you, Eric. There's no issue. It's just I don't have anything necessarily for you, so we can stay definitely in touch. But you know, I don't got anything. I have nothing. Wow, Holland. Bad touch turns into a Meg. I think Holland would be so much better of a player if he doesn't play for City. But I think he's already made his choice. He's gotten in trouble from it and had some incredible seasons. So we're going to see.
Again. Took a touch on the way.
Man, the smoothie is fire, yo.
close enough to get the ball to Mamouche.
Marmouche looks excited to be scoring these bangers. He's looking to get another one. Oh, man, look at all these people with these Kevin De Bruyne masks on. I wonder if they pass those out. De Bruyne, a real club legend. Who's more of a Man City legend, Kevin De Bruyne or Yaya Toure? That's going to be my question of the day.
De Bruyne, can he find the pass through Gundogan? He turns. Just about to take possession. Those really frustrating things for a position in the Premier League, watching Leicester City in the lead, retain the ball. They don't need to score.
Ooh. I think I'm watching this now just to see if Marmouche can get another banger. Charters, I saw the Andre Santos edit. That one was fire, bro. That one was way better than the Lamine Yamal edit you did. That one was crazy. That's got to be a red card for Kovacic. Yeah, it's got to be. That's tough, man. And here comes Ruben Diaz to plead. Gavardiol plays a horrible pass. Kovacic has to do what any midfielder would do. Oh, it wasn't. It was Marmouche? No, it was Gavardiol.
Initially was saying, well, I'm going to get round, but I think it's too great a distance for Diaz to cover there. Shake of the head from Pep. Manchester City from the position where they were cruising and coasting.
Tough. Who is coming on? And who comes off now? It's 2-0. It's important for City to win this game. I wonder if Pep goes a little more defensive. We're going to see. Mr. G. Alfaro. Sleep. Yeah, this game is basically over. Kevin De Bruyne, his last home game. Is that right? They play, who does City play their last game of the season? That's right. They play Fulham, and they play it at Craven Cottage. This is De Bruyne's last home game at City. Big claps. Where does De Bruyne go after this? He's got young kids living in Manchester. I wonder if that matters or not really. They're too young. They can move.
Nico Gonzalez has come on. Chris, by the way.
Does he take these kids to the MLS?
Substitutions as well. Smith has come on, isn't he? Smith has got to right back out.
All right, it's the 70th minute, but now there's a red card in it. And Adam Smith has come in for Julian Araujo to add a little bit more offense on the flanks.
So there is a fair amount of time left.
20 minutes.
During that situation with Kovacic, Ederson. Let's have a confirmation on that, but Ederson gets the yellow card as well. He did get a yellow card confirmed. Manchester City goalkeeper. It's Delicates. Goes up. Now, what Bournemouth need now is to score in the next 5 minutes or so. They do, and this team haven't really been in the game. I know they had the chance in the first half, but City were so dominant. Number of opportunities, perhaps they didn't take them. There's an opportunity for this team.
KDB to Liverpool, says Chartis. I don't know if Arnie Slot needs that. Nobody's answered my question, though. I'm going to throw it down here. Question of the day. I'm going to throw it up on this live ticker.
Huge for them to get the 3 points tonight because the way is certainly not a gimme for them. It's all been so slow though for Bournemouth when they get into the final third. Too many touches, no real pace.
Who's more of a City legend, KDB? Or Toure Yaya? Wow, and Bournemouth get a red card.
Well, the reaction from the City players was instant. And any hope that Bournemouth had, they have disappeared with that challenge from Cook.
Tough, man. Lewis Cook. That's not a red, bro. He doesn't even follow through. He kicks his leg back.
I don't think he needs to follow through like that.
He doesn't need to follow through. I don't think he does. He just pokes it.
Catches Gonzalez halfway up his shin.
Yikes. Gotta be Yaya.
I think Iriola will be saying that when he got part of the ball, what's the follow through? I think that's purposeful from Lewis Cook. He knows what he's doing. Well, up goes Cook. I think Bournemouth would have been looking at a big opening here with Manchester City going down to 10, but just over 6 minutes later, they are down to 10-2. Well, the shape of the header, you've tried to explain to the fourth official the situation, but as you explained, Chris, that is the follow through. Yeah. Just see, I mean, when he wins the ball's on the floor, but then he goes high with the
3-2 Palace. Have Wolves led once in that game?
Gonzalez, he's still hobbling. So look, he goes to the ground, but it's that. He goes high and catches it. There you go.
I don't know if that's a red card offense, man. They keep playing it. And the more they play it, the more I'm kind of like, that's a little soft for a red card.
So, 10-10. Yeah, where there was real hope for Bournemouth. The advantage now, 10-10. Second goal that some hope. More like actually giving 2-0 down. Also pulverised Everton to 3-2. Marmouche. There would have been some serious worries. Manchester City. Kovacic. This game will be better. Cheap ball again for Manchester City, isn't it? Just draw Bournemouth onto them.
My friend, I have to go 4 a.m. Yikes, it's early. My bad, bro. Got to get up for work. We'll be at the final tomorrow. Appreciate you, bro. Glad to have you a part of this, man. Tap on in anytime. We got 3 more big streams coming up tomorrow, next Wednesday, and the final. 4 more streams, actually. Also watching Chelsea versus Nottingham Forest on Sunday. Hope to see you there, man. Have a good one, Florian. Man.
Remember once this evening where Semenyo put in a half turn and driven Vardy off. It's the strength of his, but he's got the beating of him. Burkiss.
Guy just waited too long on the ball. This game is over. This game has been academic. I'm not going to lie. But it's a nice little precursor for the Europa League final tomorrow. Charlie said, I got to go for a couple minutes. I'll be back. All right, Charlie. We'll see you. But if we don't, tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow's one of the days. Holland looks frustrated, man. It's got to be tough to be a striker in this system, man. When you're promised, the only gratification is scoring goals because nothing else can be worth it.
easy catch for him. It's great feed from Erling Haaland. Wants the ball off, gets it back from Gundogan. Quick first touch, draws Smith in. The season for Ireland. So he was out of the
Who takes this? Gundogan, Marmoush. Holland's not even over the ball. That's crazy.
probably fancy taking this. And the crowd have noticed that Rodri is in the hot, maybe.
Rodri's going to get his first appearance. I can't wait for us to come, or for him to come on, and we see how magical his sideways passes are. Ooh, Marmoush.
City supporters were too busy cheering the impending substitution. That'd been interesting if Marmoush should put that in. Who's had a decent game for Bournemouth, with their best player. Good look thrust on that left-hand side. I've got to say, Bernardo Silva there tracked it back superbly.
Bournemouth were playing in real life like I play with them on FIFA. Like a good side, you know, okay defense. But then they're just trying to like one-on-one a little bit too much.
Well, this is the loudest cheer of the night, really. It feels like it. Haaland going on, but not because he's going on, it's because the man coming on, Rodri, 8 months almost to the day since he last played. Their very own Ballon d'Or winner returns. Well, off goes Kirkis. Maybe the standout player for Bournemouth today. There wasn't to be any here. William Soler.
Yeah, it's a wrap for Bournemouth, y'all. I'm out to fall asleep. When my body gets sleepy, that's when it knows. Game over.
The next one. To impress me, given the opportunity. Second.
What's up, y'all? Anybody joining on Instagram? We're over here on YouTube if you want, or we're going to be on Instagram all day. I can't see your comments as quickly. They're a little delayed, but we are watching Man City v. Bournemouth. It was a hate watch for me for Man City because I wanted Man City to drop points to make it easier for Chelsea on the last day, but it is not to be. Been an interesting game, though. City haven't had it all their way, but they've had most of it their way. Just two big misses from Haaland and De Bruyne on De Bruyne's last home game for City. And Bournemouth, you've seen little sparks of something that's worth watching. Everything else hasn't really been. Hitting them with the lazy eye, says Jamil. No guarantee. Man, when I tell you, I'm getting sleepy over here. I'm getting sleepy. Delusional Banquet said, let me play with your... Wow. Weirdo stuff. Weirdo stuff in the chat today. Yikes. Weirdo trolls, man.
Emerson. To come on. Semenyo.
Yo. Bournemouth with like some sustained pressure. I don't know what it means. Is Rodri going to get crossed up? No. Bournemouth inching left to right. Oh, they keep going backwards. Keep recycling it. It's not bad. Brooks is the only one who seems like he would want to get forward and corner. Corner. Y'all, what are we thinking?
Smith needs to get there first. To Bopper. Brooks. Good burst. Brooks pulls it back. So that's a great crossing position from Brooks. There's been an upgrade on Cliver. He just cannot pick a teammate out.
You guys got to go forward, man. Y'all got to go for broke. Falling asleep watching this.
He was in no man's land. He was nowhere.
Nowhere to be found, bro.
Ridiculous goalkeeping. He got away with one. Tavernier handles the ball. A little quarter. He's going to pick up a yellow card for giving the ball away. Frustrating night for Bournemouth. Mr. Clark won the keeper. He said he's had a good season, but that's a terrible decision sweep for keeper. Lucky that Barney was there to bail him out. I'll just make sure his touch was towards the goal.
All right, we've officially gone full sleep mode, yo. 3 minutes left in this game, which means 3.5 minutes left in this stream. We're going to play Chardich's intro as the outro to this stream. And again, we got a big game tomorrow. What a goal. What a stunner. And this is game over. Nico Gonzalez. Wow. I think this game was all City really needed to pretty much secure Champions League football. It'll still come down to the last game of the season against Fulham. It's not an easy one. Fulham away.
There was a point when he took that first touch where I thought he's got to try and find Gundu, when he does a little shift to the right hand side, and the finish is brilliant. There's the little shift. Uses Smith, the defender, as a shield, bends it round him.
Kepa getting scored on again. Something I'm used to seeing.
He scored in the Champions League for Manchester City. But this is his first in the Premier League. And De Bruyne appreciates that bit of quality. Pathfinder-esque, wasn't it?
To that near post finish when he thought the play would go to the other side. Gonzalez did there. And he was essentially in many ways brought to try and cover the absence of Rodri. He was playing with him. Semenyo. Smith. Well, Bournemouth's recent meetings with Ashley City have been pretty tight. Haven't always gone their way, but tonight.
6 minutes at a time is unnecessary. This game is over.
Disappointing season overall for City. And then being brought in Roscoe Bob as well. A lovely dream layoff, a brief comeback, they out again. And a cross from Marmouche, who's stunning goal. Got the ball rolling tonight. What a day for this one. I don't know what this is.
Wonderful. Wonderful strike. Puts his foot through the ball. All sorts of dip.
They're showing Marmouche's goal. I'm still falling asleep over here, but you're back. Who scored? It was who was it? It was Nico Gonzalez, the defender. He was well up the field, or the midfielder, I should say, for City. Well up the field. He didn't even look like he wanted to shoot, but he ended up having an ability to score. Here comes Jack Grealish with a new full-on ponytail. Your friend asked this girl 6 different times out and got rejected 6 times. He's going to ask her out again if he's less than 80% on his math test. Tough.
The season, but he's only started 7 games in the Premier League this season.
Yeah, it doesn't bode well, does it? You all love to see Jack Grealish playing with a smile on his face. Quite brilliant.
All right, guys. We're at the 93rd minute, and I'm feeling very sleepy. When I get sleepy, the game is over. What's up, Peg? Hello. What's happening? I would never let my aura get hurt like that. Hey, man, what do we say here? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Aura and no aura. Shoot or shoot. Sometimes you got to keep shooting.
A season that's had plenty of promise for Bournemouth, that cannot be forgotten. Listen.
Oh, man, it's happening heavy now. Chartish, I'm going directly to sleep, man. Bournemouth are doing a long throw. Like, what are we doing?
There's such disparity between these two clubs in terms of expenditure, the level of player, they were to keep at the club as well. But Bournemouth did beat Manchester City this season. They were close to them in that FA Cup contest as well. They have to do things a little differently. They've done that pretty well. But tonight, ultimately outclassed.
'95th minute of 96. Bro, my top speed is 2.5 miles an hour, like one of the fastest kids in Scotland. That's all the aura. I'm fast as fuck, boy. Oh, look at Rodri. He passed it sideways. Bournemouth get one back, changes cities, goal difference a little bit. Ruben Diaz don't look happy.
It's just such a careless pass. Jefferson alert and then gets his head up. The finish is really excellent. Has a little look, sees the gap between Edison's legs. Just feeds the ball through. Edison gets a part of it. That's been the story of City's season defensively. Careless.
Game blouses. Jesus, that one was a tough game. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie. All right, y'all. What are our thoughts? Everything in the top 5 race still comes down to this Sunday, 8 a.m. Pacific time. Come tap in. We're going to be here. I'm going to be watching Chelsea Forest. We're going to have other games up just to keep track of everything that goes on. For me as a Chelsea fan, that's all we need. All we need is a win, and we're there. Speaking of win, we got the relegation European derby tomorrow. Tottenham take on Man United. We're going to see what it looks like. So come on, tap in tomorrow, same time, around noon. I'm going to be going live probably an hour, maybe 45 minutes earlier than that. Just to kick it, I'll probably be playing FIFA. We'll be right back here in the lab watching the game. Europa League final. It should be interesting, to say the least. Appreciate everybody for coming and tapping in on the stream, and the new subscribers, everybody. Appreciate y'all. I am tired. I need to go get a nap, but really I got to go get to work. So chart it. We'll see you tomorrow. Keep the edits coming. All my ballers. Have a good one today. Go and make sure you do something today that fuels your soul. There's my advice for the day. Holler at y'all. See you tomorrow. Europa League final. Right here. Same place. Same time. Peace. Oh, and we're also going to get out here with Chardich's intro. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one. That's not it. This is it.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Matt Marshall. Welcome to the EPB Watch Party.
Precious.